Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight on Emirates.
Welcome back, guys, and now I'll go ahead with my explanation of my personal experience about Emirates Open Day, Assessment Day, and final interview. So now that we've been through the pre-open day, we will talk about the open day. There's few things you need for the open day to be prepared about. First things, what's the open day about? The open day is all about the CV drop. They call it as well CV drop day or just CV drop. And it's all about the CV drop and get some information from them. They will explain you how is life in Dubai, how is life as a cabin crew. They will show you a couple of videos, answer your question if you have any, and talk about what you need to be prepared about Dubai and your future job. They will tell you as well how much would you get paid for as a cabin crew for Emirates, but please don't ask any question about that. I heard a couple of people asking question about the salary, and it's just not very good. Don't do it. Please avoid it. It's never a good thing, especially because you are not employed yet, and there's many other people there waiting and trying to get the job. So you're not the king of England. Just shut up, and if you need any more information about the salary, you can ask that once you get employed, or you can go as well in some forum or Facebook group, and they can tell you what's the salary like. So avoid it in the open day. What you need for the open day, first thing to never forget, is the most important thing of the all open day is smile. And by smiling, I don't think about smiling like this. I used to smile just with my mouth, so smiling like this was easy for me. Nothing special, just this. I never ever smiled with my teeth, but it's what you need. They want to see your teeth, basically because they want to know if your teeth are ruined or like strange looking, any spots or things. So smile. If you don't know how to do it, I used to put my tongue here and push it a bit. So you smile with your teeth, which can look pretty stupid when you do it the first time, but you really need it. And keep smile the whole day. At the fourth attempt I did for Emirates, I've been smiling the whole day of the open day and assessment day because it was all together, and I went home like this. Oh my god, I need something for my mouth. It was destroying. It's very tiring also just smiling, but it's really the most important thing for you. First thing, smile. Second things, usually open days, they start around 9-10. It really depends on the place you do that, but usually it's like 9 in the morning. So you don't really want to be late. You really don't, because I've seen people getting late like 15 to 20 to 30 minutes, and they didn't allow them to get in. Sometimes it really depends, but you don't want to risk. It's very important. Sometimes it's just like they do one open day a month in your country or your area, so you really want to do like the best you can the first attempt. And so prepare yourself, take a look at where the hotel is, maybe go there the day before to just know exactly where it is. Double check on Google Maps, double check on another GPS device or anything else. Just be completely sure where is the hotel you need to be, and do not be late. But by saying that is, I don't say that if the open day start at 9, you have to be there at 9. Please go there at least 15 to 30 minutes before the open day starts. So the very important thing about this is do not be late, because cabin crew actually cannot be late. The flight's gonna take over without you, and they can terminate you for things like that. Well, maybe not at the first time, you can have problems, but if you keep doing that, it's not very good. So do not be late. Second thing. Third things, your open day actually start at the moment you step into the hotel, and sometimes even before that. Why? Because you will never know who's around you. I heard people saying that there are undercover people from Emirates looking at you. I don't really think so, but why to risk? First. And second, the recruiter, she doesn't wear like an Emirates label or tag or anything. So she's a normal person, can be anyone, he or she. Well, I get just girls, women actually. So to me, it's the recruiter is a woman, always. I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Europe and Australia, it is like that. And so be careful to who you smile and what you saying when you're around. You don't really want to be like walking in a hotel with your phone at your hair and talking with your friend, like saying stupid things and bad words and say, yeah bro, I just got in, now I'll get that whatever job, and you it's not nice. Just stand up straight, smile always. Oh, focus on this. Always smile. You have to be a smiling robot. Stand straight, walk in, politely ask, excuse me, where is the room for the assessment day, the open day for Emirates? And they will tell you where it is. If you need to ask anything to the hotel staff, just like to put your bags or your jacket or anything, just please be polite to them. They, I don't know, they may tell the recruiter as well that you didn't treat them well, or the recruiter can be actually behind you waiting for you to finish that. So smile, turn, and say, I'm sorry, thank you, anything. Just be polite. It happens to a friend of mine. He have been... he walked in a hotel, he asked something to the receptionist, and eventually there was behind him the recruiter, and mostly because he was nice to her, that she was nice to him, and he did it at the first try through the final interview, and now he received the golden call and everything. So guys, this is also important. You will never know who are you talking to, so be careful. Fourth, talk to other candidates and try to smile and never say bad things about anyone or anything. Be positive all the time. You walk in, you are in the hotel, you see many people around you. Most of them, they are just like you. They're waiting for starting the open day. So why don't you talk to them? Try to get some information out of them. Sometimes people do that like 2-3 times, and they can tell you good or bad things. You need to really balance. You don't really need to listen to everyone. Sometimes people are in a very bad mood. Sometimes people are negative. So you need to balance everything. But just be polite. Talk about your life, what you did in your life, about the coffee you drank, and about what you eat yesterday. How do you like the city you are doing the interview? Because sometimes it's not even your city. And if it is your city and you are not English speaker, please speak in English to anyone, even if they are from your country. I'm Italian. I've been doing that in Italy, in Venice. I've been talking with a girl from Naples the whole time in English, and I stay talking to her in English because They don't want you to speak your language. They want you to speak English. That's mandatory for becoming a cabin crew. So if you don't speak English, just don't go there. And if you don't want to speak English or you don't speak it pretty well, don't go there. Just go there and set up in your mind that you have to speak in English with anyone there because you don't know where they are from. So please, really speak English and be positive the whole time. Fifth, keep your documents tidy and nice. You really need the transparent plastic bags or things like that to keep your documents in. You don't need like a backpack or a bag or anything to keep your documents. Just something small, but to keep them tidy and nice. Don't go there with a CV all stretched and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, just, here's my CV at the CV drop. That's awful. And it happens to a girl. It was so messed up. Then I was like, oh, really? How do you think she's gonna like that? And she didn't make it, of course. That's the basic. You need to be very nice and tidy. Your looking, your behavior, and your documents as well. You need to be perfect, completely perfect. And as I told you, you just need CV and passport size photos. 2 things. You don't need many things, so it's easy to keep them tidy and nice. And number 6, before I told you to talk to anyone. You can talk to anyone, but now I'm telling you, shut up. Really shut up. Not when you are outside waiting for the open day to start, but when you walk in the room where they're doing the open day, just don't talk to anyone. Shut up. You really don't want to show them that you are talking while they're trying to explain you something. Even when you're waiting for them to start showing the videos or the presentation or whatever they're doing, just don't talk. Shut up. You don't really need it. You can talk to anyone. Just wait 30 minutes, 20, 40, an hour, and then you can walk out, go to have a coffee, a cigarette, or whatever you like to have, and chat with anyone. But don't do it in the room of the open day, please. And while you are not talking and you shut up, smile. You sit like this, tidy, nice, and you smile to the recruiter all the time, showing your teeth, because this is what I've done. And even if you don't think she's looking at you, the moment you do this, she will look at you, and you want to really stand. You want to really sit clearly and don't move too much, and keep smiling and be like shaking your head and be like, nice, or saying nothing, just smiling and be like, yeah, it's good. You have to be amazed of even small things. What they tell you, be amazed of everything. It's very important. Trust me, I did it, it works, so why shouldn't work for you as well? Number 7, when you queue before the CV drop, don't look around and stand straight and smile. I mean it, smile. When I say smile the whole time, I want to get that in your mind. It's very important to smile the whole time. Well, you will maybe queue for dropping the CV. So take your documents with 2 hands. Don't be like, oh yeah, nice, haha, my documents, haha. No, stand straight, keep your document with 2 hands down, like this, okay? Straight, nice, smile, and don't look around like, where am I? Yeah, that's very nice. No, just look at the recruiter, the people around you, they doesn't matter at that moment. Just look at the recruiter, smile, and wait for your turn. When it's gonna be your turn, just walk to her, keep smiling, and that is gonna be the most important moment of the whole Emirates recruiting days. The CV drop. I failed at the CV drop twice. And I've been actually pretty confused about, because I was like, what happened? I could not understand. Like, I did it the first time. I went through the whole interview till the group interview, and then I failed to that, but we will talk about this later. The CV drop, it's dramatically important. It's the most important moment and the toughest one to pass, because the most of the time there is 100 people. I had like between 85 and 230. So you would never know how many people is going to stick around you. And it doesn't really matter, because usually between 2 and 5% they make it through the whole interview to Dubai. 2 to 5% is not much, but you can be one. And to the final interview, there's going to be like, let's say, 5 to 10%, maybe. So, but it's not because they want the 5 or 10%, just because the people, they don't know how to be and what Emirates wants from you. So you really need to do what they want, and you really need to know what they want. CV drop, very important. You walk there, nice, straight, and don't rush, don't go too slow, just walk there and say something to the recruiter. She's gonna sit down, you're gonna stand up, so be nice, look at her and be like, hello, how are you? And drop the CV with 2 hands, not do like here, or turn it or spin it. Just be ready to go there like this, and drop the CV. All right, it's easy. It's an easy thing. You keep it with 2 hands and you smile and drop it and say, hello, how are you today? And eventually she's gonna answer you, and maybe you need just that, because sometimes they ask you questions about your CV, if you have like strange information, like where are you from, or is this your phone number, is this your current email, or other question. It happens to me just once, that the recruiter asking me, why you want to be a cabin crew? So if they have any question, just try to keep the answer short, straight. Don't go around the things like, oh, I've been working in a restaurant as a waiter for like, let's say, 2 years, and now I think that I have the knowledge to provide a very good customer service to people. So I want to do that for Emirates. No. Screw all those things. Keep it short. Why do you want to be a cabin crew? I love to meet new people, discover cultures, and share good experience. A smile! That's it, nothing else. You don't need to say long things, and neither be like, oh, I want to travel for free. No, just be nice all the time, even if it's not yourself, even if it's not what you think. You don't want to. Okay, many people say be yourself. That's not true. You don't really need to be. You need to be perfect to them, and if while you're doing that, and you are not yourself, that can look strange, okay? So if you are acting, they can probably spot you. But try to be the nice yourself all the time. So why do you want to be a cabin crew? I love to meet new people, cultures, well, good experiences around the world, whatever. Keep it short, okay? Let me read a bit of here, because, okay, smiling. And okay, there is one more thing, because when you walk there, give the CV, and they're gonna ask you to write your name on a piece of paper on a list with a number. Sometimes they have their pens, but be ready, like in your jacket. Keep the pen in your jacket and take it off if there is no pen, and write your name. But there is one thing I've learned, it's cabin crews don't bend. Usually. They don't go down on their back. They don't bend down to drop stuff. They go down on their knees, they grab the stuff, and they go back up. So do it as well. Show them that you are already a cabin crew, because you are. All right? Put it in your mind. If you really want it, you already are a cabin crew. So go down on your knee, write your name, and when you stand up, put your suit nicely and stand straight, say thank you very much, and walk away as you are the king of the universe. You are perfect. You are already a cabin crew, so walk away standing straight. They look at you while you walk away, so be proud, stand straight, and walk away with your documents, whatever you have, but don't put things in your pocket searching for the phone. Just stand straight and go. You can actually walk out the room the most of the time. They don't want you to stay in because there's gonna be other people, and then they have to check the CVs and everything, so you may need to leave the room. So just leave the room, and when you leave the room, then you can distress everything, even if it's gonna be really, really stressful. And I do understand you guys, because it is very stressful. So walk out the room, start to talk with people, grab a glass of water, grab a coffee, go to the toilet, go for a cigarette, take your time. They're gonna take their time, probably around, if you're the last one, they're gonna take 15 to 30 minutes to just light all the names that are gonna pass the drop CV. And last thing, number 9, wait and be calm, or try to be calm and relaxed, because if you have the assessment day the same day of the open day, that is gonna be a really, really long day for everyone. So try to relax every time you can, and don't bite your nail or scratch or be very too nervous. They like when you are a bit nervous, because it shows that you really care about. But try to be more confident and talk to people. Be nice. So this is basically all you need for the open day. And the next video, I'm gonna talk about the assessment day that can be or cannot the same day of the open day. And if your name is on the list highlighted in the open day, then good for you guys. You made it through the assessment day, through the open day, and you are gonna hit the assessment day, which is hard as well. And well, if your name is not there, they tell you to wait. Sometimes they tell you 3 months, sometimes they tell you 6 months, because you don't have the skills they need. But I reckon that you can also do it the day after that in another place of the world. Maybe not the same recruiter, but they don't check how many times you did it. You can go wherever to do your open day. So if you really want it, keep trying, and eventually you will make it through the open day, assessment day, and final interview. For the moment, thank you very much for watching. If you have any question, just put them down in the comments, or I would probably give you a contact to write to me. But if you have any questions, just let me know. I will answer your question in the next video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you.